Evil is a concept that has intrigued and perplexed humanity for centuries. It manifests in countless forms: hatred, greed, violence, and deception, yet its true essence often eludes understanding. To counteract evil effectively, one must first delve into its nature and uncover the mechanisms through which it operates. Without this comprehension, any attempt to resist or overcome it becomes superficial, like trimming weeds without addressing their roots. At its core, evil thrives on ignorance and fear. These are its primary tools, creating illusions that distort our perception of reality. Fear magnifies threats, making challenges seem insurmountable, while ignorance blinds us to the resources and strengths we already possess. This combination weakens resolve, causing individuals to succumb to despair or anger, which further perpetuates the cycle of negativity. Recognizing this dynamic is crucial because it reveals that evil often has no substance of its own. It derives power from our response to it. One of the most deceptive aspects of evil is its subtlety. Rarely does it announce itself with grand fanfare. Instead, it seeps into the cracks of our thoughts, emotions, and decisions, often disguised as convenience, comfort, or even good intentions. It whispers in the quiet moments, sowing seeds of doubt, resentment, and selfishness. Over time, these seeds grow, distorting our actions and relationships, often without us realizing the influence it has gained. This insidious nature makes vigilance essential. It requires us to examine not only external circumstances, but also the internal workings of our hearts and minds. Evil is not always a grand force of destruction. It can be as simple as a selfish thought or a careless word. Yet, even in its smallest forms, it holds the potential to grow and affect larger systems. History shows us how small acts of indifference or complacency can lead to significant societal consequences. In this way, evil often gains ground not through overt action, but through the inaction of those who choose to ignore it. This understanding underscores the importance of accountability, both personal and collective. We cannot afford to overlook the seemingly minor ways in which negativity infiltrates our lives. Another key element of evil's nature is its reliance on division. It thrives when people are isolated, pitting individuals against one another based on differences in race, class, religion, or ideology. By fostering an us versus them mentality, it disrupts unity and weakens communities. In isolation, people are more vulnerable, easier to manipulate, and less capable of resisting harmful influences. This divisive tactic underscores the need for connection and empathy as tools to counteract evil. When we seek to understand rather than judge, to unify rather than divide, we disrupt its strategies and reclaim power. Evil also operates by exploiting our desires. At times, it presents itself as an easy path to fulfillment, promising shortcuts to power, wealth, or happiness. These promises, however, are illusions, often leading to emptiness, regret, or harm. The allure of these temptations is rooted in the human tendency to seek immediate gratification, often at the expense of long-term well-being. Recognizing this pattern allows us to resist the lure of quick fixes and focus instead on choices that align with integrity and purpose. One of the most profound insights into the nature of evil is that it cannot exist without good. It is the absence or distortion of good, much like darkness is the absence of light. This understanding is empowering because it reveals that the antidote to evil is not to engage with it on its terms, but to bring forth more good. Rather than fighting darkness, we light a candle. This shift in perspective transforms how we approach challenges. Instead of being reactive, we become proactive, focusing on fostering kindness, truth, and justice. To truly understand evil, we must also confront its presence within ourselves. It is easy to label others or external circumstances as evil while overlooking our own shortcomings. Yet every human being has the capacity for both good and evil. Acknowledging this duality is not an admission of defeat, but a step toward growth. It allows us to take responsibility for our actions and make conscious choices to align with higher principles. Self-awareness becomes a tool for transformation, turning potential sources of harm into opportunities for healing. Ultimately, evil's power is limited. Its strength lies in deception and the choices it influences, not in its inherent ability to dominate. When we see it for what it is, a distortion, an illusion, it begins to lose its grip. By cultivating awareness, fostering unity, and aligning ourselves with truth, we can resist its influence and even reverse its effects. Evil may be persistent, but it is not invincible. It is a challenge, yes, but also an opportunity, a call to rise above, to grow, and to embody the goodness that renders it powerless. The concept of identity holds immense power in shaping our lives, actions, and perceptions. It is not merely a label or a set of characteristics we inherit or develop. It is the core of who we are. Understanding and embracing this core identity is a transformative journey that enables us to unlock our potential, overcome challenges, and stand firm against any adversity. At its essence, the power of identity is about recognizing the truth of our being and living in alignment with it. Identity serves as the foundation upon which we build our lives. It influences how we perceive ourselves and how we interact with the world. A strong sense of identity provides clarity and confidence, allowing us to navigate life's complexities with purpose. Conversely, a weak or misunderstood sense of identity can lead to confusion, insecurity, and vulnerability to external influences. This is why self-awareness is critical. It allows us to distinguish between the external labels imposed upon us and the intrinsic essence of who we are. At the heart of identity lies the understanding that we are not defined by our circumstances, achievements, or failures. These are merely aspects of our experience, not the sum of our being. Too often, people allow external factors to dictate their sense of self-worth. They tie their identity to roles, titles, or the opinions of others, creating a fragile foundation that crumbles when these external markers are challenged. True identity, however, is rooted in something deeper, an unchanging and intrinsic value that exists irrespective of external conditions. This intrinsic value stems from our uniqueness. Every individual possesses qualities, talents, and perspectives that make them distinct. Recognizing and embracing this uniqueness is a powerful act of self-affirmation. It allows us to see ourselves as contributors to the world, each with a role that no one else can fulfill. This realization fosters self-respect and a sense of purpose, which are essential for resilience and growth. The power of identity also lies in its ability to shape our choices. When we are clear about who we are, we make decisions that align with our values and aspirations. This alignment creates a sense of integrity and authenticity that resonates not only within us, but also with others. People who live authentically are often seen as trustworthy and inspiring because their actions reflect their true selves. This congruence between identity and behavior is a source of inner peace and external impact. However, understanding and embracing our identity is not always straightforward. Life often presents challenges that test our sense of self. Experiences of failure, rejection, or trauma can create doubts about our worth and capabilities. These moments, while painful, are opportunities for growth. They force us to confront the gap between who we are and who we believe ourselves to be. In doing so, they invite us to redefine and strengthen our identity, shedding false narratives and embracing the truth. A significant aspect of identity is its connection to belonging. Humans are inherently social beings, and our sense of self is often shaped in the context of relationships and communities. While this interconnectedness is valuable, it can also create pressure to conform to societal expectations or group norms. Balancing individuality with the need for connection requires discernment. It involves recognizing when external influences are enhancing our identity and when they are distorting it. Maintaining this balance empowers us to remain true to ourselves while contributing meaningfully to the collective. One of the most profound aspects of identity is its spiritual dimension. Beyond the physical and psychological layers, there is a deeper sense of self that connects us to something greater than ourselves. This spiritual identity transcends the limitations of time, space, and circumstance. It reminds us that we are part of a larger story imbued with purpose and significance. This perspective provides a sense of grounding and hope, particularly in moments of doubt or difficulty. The power of identity is not static, it evolves as we grow and learn. This evolution is not a departure from our true selves, but a deeper unfolding of our essence. Each experience, whether joyous or challenging, contributes to this unfolding, revealing new facets of who we are. Embracing this process with curiosity and openness allows us to continually expand our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Ultimately, the power of identity lies in its ability to anchor us in truth and propel us toward our potential. It is a source of strength, clarity, and resilience, enabling us to face life's uncertainties with confidence. When we embrace our identity, we not only transform our own lives, but also inspire others to do the same. It is a ripple effect, a light that grows brighter as it is shared. By living in alignment with our true selves, we unlock the boundless possibilities that come with being authentically and unapologetically who we are. The principle of alignment is a foundational concept that governs how we navigate our lives and achieve a sense of harmony, purpose, and fulfillment. It involves bringing our thoughts, beliefs, actions, and values into congruence with one another and with a higher truth or purpose. When we are aligned, our lives flow with clarity and ease, and we can achieve goals with minimal resistance. Misalignment, on the other hand, creates confusion, conflict, and unnecessary struggle. Understanding and embracing the principle of alignment is essential for living a life of authenticity and impact. At its core, alignment begins with awareness. To align oneself, it is first necessary to understand what matters most, our core values, deepest desires, and guiding principles. Many people go through life without pausing to examine these fundamental aspects of their identity. They adopt beliefs and behaviors from external influences, such as family, culture, or society, without questioning whether these align with their true selves. This unexamined life often leads to a sense of disconnection or dissatisfaction, as the outer life they are living does not match their inner truth. Alignment requires intentionality. It is not a passive process, but an active commitment to living in accordance with one's authentic self. This involves consistent reflection and a willingness to make adjustments when misalignments are discovered. For instance, if someone values honesty but finds themselves in situations where they feel compelled to be deceitful, whether in relationships, work, or other areas, they will likely experience inner turmoil. Recognizing this discord and choosing to act in alignment with their value of honesty can restore their sense of integrity and peace. One of the key components of alignment is congruence between thoughts, words, and actions. When what we think, say, and do are in harmony, we experience a sense of wholeness and confidence. Conversely, when there is a disconnect, such as saying one thing but doing another, we create internal and external conflict. This incongruence erodes trust, both in ourselves and in our relationships with others. Alignment fosters authenticity, allowing us to show up as our true selves and build meaningful connections based on trust and respect. Alignment also extends to our goals and aspirations. Often, people set goals that are influenced by external expectations rather than their own desires. They may pursue a career path, lifestyle, or relationship that seems impressive to others, but does not resonate with their inner calling. Over time, this disconnect can lead to burnout, frustration, or a sense of emptiness. To achieve true alignment, it is essential to pursue goals that reflect our unique passions, talents, and purpose. When our goals align with who we are, we find the motivation and perseverance needed to overcome challenges and succeed. Another aspect of alignment is the harmony between the mind, body, and spirit. Our physical, mental, and emotional states are interconnected, and neglecting one aspect can disrupt the balance of the whole. For example, someone who prioritizes intellectual growth but neglects physical health may find their energy and focus diminished, making it harder to achieve their objectives. Similarly, ignoring emotional well-being can create stress and tension that affect every area of life. Practicing self-care and nurturing all aspects of our being supports alignment and enhances our ability to thrive. The principle of alignment also involves recognizing and aligning with a higher purpose or truth. This could be a spiritual belief, a commitment to serving others, or a dedication to a cause greater than oneself. When we align with something beyond our immediate desires, we tap into a source of strength, inspiration, and direction that helps us navigate life's uncertainties. This alignment with a higher purpose gives our lives meaning and connects us to a larger story, reminding us that our actions have significance. Alignment does not mean that life will always be free of challenges or conflict. On the contrary, staying aligned often requires difficult decisions and sacrifices. It may involve letting go of habits, relationships, or situations that no longer serve our highest good. While these choices can be uncomfortable, they are necessary to maintain alignment and avoid the long-term costs of living out of sync with our values and truth. One of the most rewarding aspects of alignment is the sense of flow it creates. When we are aligned, we often find that opportunities arise, solutions appear, and progress occurs with less effort. This state of flow is not a coincidence, but a natural outcome of living in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Alignment allows us to channel our energy effectively, focus on what truly matters, and move forward with confidence and purpose. Ultimately, the principle of alignment is about living authentically and intentionally. It invites us to examine who we are, what we value, and how we show up in the world. By aligning our thoughts, actions, and aspirations with our true selves and a higher purpose, we create a life that is not only fulfilling but also impactful. Alignment is a journey, not a destination, requiring ongoing reflection and adjustment. Yet, it is a journey well worth taking, for it leads to a life of meaning, harmony, and profound inner peace. Intention is one of the most powerful forces in the human experience. It is not merely a wish or a passive desire, but a focused and deliberate projection of thought, energy, and will toward a specific outcome. When wielded with clarity and conviction, intention becomes a weapon capable of shaping circumstances, overcoming challenges, and neutralizing opposition. The weapon of intention is an inner resource that transcends external conditions and taps into the transformative power of purpose and belief. At its essence, intention is about clarity. It begins with a clear understanding of what we want to achieve or create. Without clarity, our efforts become scattered and we lose the focus necessary to direct our energy effectively. Intention is like aiming a beam of light at a target. The more precise and concentrated beam, the greater its impact. This is why the first step in harnessing the power of intention is to take time for self-reflection, identifying our true desires, goals, and values. Once clarity is established, intention gains power through commitment. Many people express desires or goals but lack the commitment to pursue them wholeheartedly. Intention, however, requires a firm resolve, a decision to move forward despite uncertainty, fear, or obstacles. This commitment transforms intention from a mere idea into a driving force. It signals to ourselves and the world that we are serious about our purpose, creating momentum that propels us toward our objectives. One of the most remarkable aspects of intention is its ability to influence not only our actions but also the environment around us. When we act with intention, we align our thoughts, words, and deeds with our desired outcome. This alignment creates a ripple effect, attracting opportunities, resources, and support that might otherwise remain inaccessible. Some describe this phenomenon as the law of attraction, but it is deeply rooted in the practical principle that focused energy creates measurable impact. Intention also serves as a tool for resilience. Life inevitably presents challenges, and it is easy to become discouraged or distracted when faced with setbacks. However, a strong and unwavering intention acts as an anchor, keeping us focused on our purpose even in turbulent times. It reminds us of the why behind our actions, reigniting our motivation and helping us persevere. Intention is not about avoiding difficulty, but about navigating it with determination and grace. Another dimension of intention is its role in shaping our inner world. The thoughts and beliefs we hold influence our emotions, decisions, and behaviors. When we set a clear and positive intention, we create a mental framework that supports our success. For example, an intention to approach challenges with confidence and creativity primes our mind to look for solutions rather than dwelling on problems. This mental shift not only enhances our ability to overcome obstacles, but also fosters a sense of empowerment and self-efficacy. Intention becomes even more powerful when paired with action. While intention sets the direction, action propels us forward. The two are inseparable, one without the other leads to stagnation. Intention without action is wishful thinking, while action without intention can result in aimless effort. Together, they form a dynamic combination that turns potential into reality. Every small step taken with intention reinforces our commitment, building momentum and bringing us closer to our goals. The weapon of intention is not limited to personal aspirations. It also has the power to impact others and the world around us. When we set intentions rooted in love, compassion, and justice, we contribute to a collective energy that promotes positive change. For example, a leader who intentionally fosters an environment of collaboration and respect inspires their team to perform at their best. Similarly, individuals who set intentions to serve their communities create ripples of kindness and generosity that extend far beyond themselves. One of the most profound aspects of intention is its ability to transcend immediate circumstances. While we cannot always control external events, we can control the intentions we bring to them. For instance, in difficult or adversarial situations, setting an intention for understanding and resolution can transform the dynamic, opening pathways for dialogue and healing. Intention allows us to act from a place of power rather than reacting to external pressures, enabling us to remain centered and effective. Cultivating the weapon of intention requires practice and mindfulness. It is easy to become distracted by doubts, fears, or competing demands. Regular reflection, meditation, or journaling can help us reconnect with our intentions and refine them as needed. Surrounding ourselves with supportive people and environments also reinforces our focus, making it easier to maintain clarity and commitment. Ultimately, the weapon of intention is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. It demonstrates that our thoughts and beliefs have the power to shape our reality, influencing not only our own lives, but also the world we inhabit. By wielding this weapon with clarity, conviction, and purpose, we can overcome obstacles, achieve our goals, and contribute to a greater good. Intention is not just a tool, it is a profound expression of our capacity to create, transform, and thrive. Human beings are inherently social creatures, wired for connection and belonging. Community and connection are not just desirable aspects of life, but fundamental to our survival, growth, and well-being. They provide a framework for emotional support, shared purpose, and collective strength. In a world that often prioritizes individual achievement and self-reliance, the power of community and the necessity of genuine connection cannot be overstated. They are essential for fostering a sense of meaning and resilience in an increasingly complex and fragmented society. At its core, community represents a group of individuals united by shared values, goals, or experiences. It is not limited to geographical proximity, but extends to any collective where people feel a sense of belonging. Connection, on the other hand, is the bond that ties individuals together within these communities. It is the emotional and relational glue that transforms a collection of people into a meaningful network of support and collaboration. Together, community and connection create an environment where individuals can thrive and contribute to something greater than themselves. One of the most vital roles of community is to provide emotional support. Life is filled with challenges, loss, failure, uncertainty, and stress that can feel overwhelming when faced alone. In a community, individuals find comfort in shared experiences and the empathy of others who understand their struggles. This sense of solidarity reduces feelings of isolation and fosters resilience. Knowing that others are present to listen, encourage, and stand alongside us can be a profound source of strength during difficult times. Beyond emotional support, community and connection also offer practical benefits. They create opportunities for collaboration and resource sharing that amplify individual efforts. Whether it is pooling knowledge to solve a problem, combining skills to achieve a goal, or simply lending a helping hand, communities harness the power of collective action. This is particularly evident in times of crisis, such as natural disasters or social upheaval, where the mobilization of communities often provides solutions that institutions alone cannot achieve. Connection within a community also plays a key role in personal growth and self-discovery. Through relationships, individuals are exposed to diverse perspectives, ideas, and experiences that challenge their assumptions and broaden their understanding. These interactions inspire learning and growth, encouraging people to explore new possibilities and refine their sense of identity. In the process, connection helps individuals become more adaptable and empathetic, equipping them with the tools to navigate an increasingly interconnected world. A significant aspect of community and connection is their capacity to create a sense of shared purpose. When people come together around a common goal or vision, they tap into a collective energy that is greater than the sum of its parts. This shared purpose fosters motivation and commitment, as individuals feel that their contributions matter and are part of something meaningful. Whether it is a neighborhood initiative, a social movement, or a creative collaboration, the power of community can drive transformative change that extends far beyond the individual. In addition to fostering purpose, community and connection play a crucial role in promoting mental and physical health. Numerous studies have shown that individuals with strong social ties are less likely to experience depression, anxiety, and other mental health challenges. Connection reduces stress and enhances feelings of happiness and well-being by providing a buffer against the pressures of life. On a physical level, being part of a supportive community has been linked to improved immune function, lower blood pressure, and increased longevity. These benefits highlight the profound impact of social bonds on overall health. Despite their importance, genuine community and connection can sometimes be elusive in today's world. Modern life often prioritizes speed, convenience, and individualism, leaving little room for the slow, intentional building of relationships. Social media, while offering opportunities for interaction, can sometimes create a false sense of connection, as virtual interactions lack the depth and intimacy of face-to-face engagement. To cultivate meaningful community and connection, it is essential to prioritize presence and authenticity, investing time and energy into building and nurturing relationships. One of the ways to foster deeper connection is through active listening and empathy. True connection requires more than just sharing space or exchanging words. It demands an openness to truly understand and appreciate others. By listening attentively and seeking to empathize with others' experiences, we create a foundation for trust and mutual respect. This foundation is essential for building relationships that endure and flourish. Finally, community and connection remind us of our interdependence. While individual strength and achievement are valuable, they are not sufficient for a fulfilling life. We are deeply interconnected, and our well-being is tied to the well-being of those around us. Community teaches us the value of cooperation, generosity, and shared responsibility, fostering a sense of belonging that enriches every aspect of life. In conclusion, community and connection are not just social constructs, but vital elements of human existence. They provide the support, collaboration, and purpose needed to navigate life's complexities and create a fulfilling existence. By embracing the power of community and fostering genuine connections, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to a world that is more compassionate, resilient, and united. These bonds remind us of our shared humanity and the profound strength that comes from standing together. Victory through transcendence is the realization that true triumph in life is not about conquering external challenges alone, but about rising above limitations, redefining our perspectives, and aligning with a higher purpose. It is a journey of self-mastery, inner transformation, and spiritual awakening that empowers us to overcome obstacles with grace and achieve a lasting sense of fulfillment. Transcendence allows us to experience victory that is not tied to fleeting achievements or material success, but rooted in a profound connection to our authentic selves and the greater reality. At the heart of transcendence lies the understanding that many of the battles we face are internal. Fear, doubt, anger, and insecurity often create barriers that seem insurmountable. These emotions, while natural, can cloud our judgment, limit our potential, and trap us in cycles of reaction and resistance. Transcendence calls us to rise above these limitations by cultivating awareness and detachment. It is not about denying our emotions, but about observing them without being consumed by them. This shift in perspective gives us the clarity to respond rather than react, transforming struggles into opportunities for growth. One of the keys to transcendence is the recognition that we are more than our circumstances. Too often, people define themselves by their past experiences, failures, or the roles they play in life. These identities, while familiar, can become prisons if we cling to them too tightly. Transcendence invites us to see ourselves as dynamic, evolving beings capable of transformation and renewal. It is an act of liberation that allows us to step into the fullness of who we are, unburdened by the limitations of the past. Another important aspect of transcendence is the ability to shift our focus from external validation to inner alignment. Society often measures victory in terms of success, power, or possessions, creating a constant pressure to achieve and accumulate. While these accomplishments can bring satisfaction, they are often temporary and fail to address the deeper longing for meaning and connection. Transcendence teaches us to seek fulfillment from within, aligning our actions with our values and purpose. This inner alignment creates a sense of peace and contentment that external achievements alone cannot provide. Transcendence also requires the courage to embrace change. Life is inherently unpredictable, and resistance to change can create unnecessary suffering. By accepting the impermanence of life and approaching change with openness, we free ourselves from the need to control every outcome. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a source of strength, as it allows us to adapt, grow, and find new possibilities in the face of uncertainty. Through this process, we discover that victory is not about avoiding challenges, but about navigating them with resilience and wisdom. A significant element of victory through transcendence is the cultivation of perspective. When we view challenges solely through the lens of personal struggle, they can seem overwhelming and isolating. Transcendence encourages us to expand our perspective, seeing our experiences as part of a larger journey. This broader view helps us recognize that every difficulty carries the seeds of growth and transformation. By reframing obstacles as opportunities to learn and evolve, we shift from a mindset of defeat to one of empowerment. Transcendence is also deeply connected to the practice of gratitude and presence. When we focus on what we lack or fear, we become trapped in a cycle of dissatisfaction and anxiety. Gratitude breaks this cycle by shifting our attention to the abundance and beauty in our lives, no matter how small. Similarly, practicing presence allows us to fully engage with the moment, letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. These practices ground us in the reality of now, where true victory is always accessible. Spirituality often plays a central role in the journey of transcendence. Whether through prayer, meditation, or a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves, spirituality provides a source of strength, guidance, and inspiration. It reminds us that we are not alone and that our lives are part of a greater tapestry of meaning. This connection fosters humility and compassion, helping us transcend the ego's need for control and recognition. It is through this surrender to the divine or universal flow that we experience the deepest and most lasting forms of victory. Ultimately, victory through transcendence is about transformation. It is not about avoiding hardship or eliminating struggle, but about rising above them, transforming pain into wisdom, fear into courage, and doubt into faith. This transformation is both personal and universal, as our growth not only benefits us, but also inspires and uplifts those around us. Transcendence allows us to approach life's challenges with a sense of purpose, seeing them as catalysts for our evolution. In the end, victory through transcendence is the triumph of the human spirit. It is the realization that our greatest battles are not won through force or resistance, but through surrender, acceptance, and a commitment to live in alignment with our highest selves. This victory is not fleeting or conditional. It is a lasting state of being that brings peace, joy, and a profound sense of fulfillment. It is the ultimate expression of our potential, a testament to the resilience and boundless capacity of the human soul.